Hey, and welcome back to Talos Principle. We are here in the beginning and also test level 1. We just finished our puzzle as always and we are going to switch over to another one. I think there should still be like 1 or 2 puzzles left. I do know that there's still the star area, but also the puzzle in between those 2 bits over there. I am not like the rock bits here, right? Like the cliff, I guess. Yeah, it seems like this might be the last one then. Oh, that's... You know, I'm gonna have to figure out like how to do that puzzle in a bit then. Because I'm still very much unsure how to reach that star. Also, look at that. Worn down pyramid of sorts. But yeah, not like we can really reach that here because it's like outside of the level. So let's just go into the darkness, the shade, and see what awaits us. Flying cubes apparently. You know, I like cubes that are flying. Mostly non-flying ones though. Okay, let's see. We do have some connections over there. There are also like multiple cables. So you're activating 2 each time? No, wait. Those are buttons. Okay, so I need 4 buttons pressed to open this gate. I can work with that, I would assume. We do have 1 over there. Okay, so like 2 of them are prepared already. I'm guessing like they are going to shoot in the right position. We don't have to like activate all of them at the same time, which is great. We have 3 of them already. And this one's probably the last one. I just need to open that door. I just don't know how to do that yet. There's a button for... No, wait. This button activates something. That's not an issue, though. I'm just not quite sure how to get rid of the gate. I'm assuming I need a jammer for that. There's definitely a lot missing because there aren't, like, that many connections. Is there, like, a ladder? Okay, that's a ladder. That's a good start, I guess. Okay, that also means that, like, these puzzles seem to be relatively like non-connected in a way, not as interconnected as like some other ones, just because it seems like once you solve one of them you can just basically press a button. Okay, I have this one. What are you doing? You're flinging over there. Okay, this is exactly what I kind of expected. Okay, that's actually not too hard then. I would like to go over here because I do need some lasers. Before I do anything else, blue one, connect to you. Yeah, that's the second one. I'm assuming I can just connect you like that. Shouldn't be an issue then. Can I keep you open? Only if I get a red connector, which would be here. Can that... Okay, that doesn't work like that. Can I get another connector somehow? We have one over there. Like ideally I would just put you here and then like stand here or like put anything on there. But obviously you're going to close in just a brief moment. How would I... Because like I can't really bring you inside otherwise. And like this thing doesn't really do anything yet. You're probably just going to, yeah, fling this one over. Obviously they're kind of blocked, so I can't just go through there. That's important because otherwise I could just probably skip like the puzzle by jumping over. Something like it. Okay, then the question is how do I deal with you? I can get you out of there, I think. Okay, that's easy enough. Okay, that wasn't actually that much of a hassle, I guess. Let's keep you open. And also you. That should be easy enough. Then I can at least get the jammer through. And that's going to make like the rest of the puzzles a lot easier if there's like even a lot left. Okay, we do need 2 jammers, I'm assuming. What are you for? I'm assuming... Okay, yeah, you're activating like these fans here because we can only like jam one of them. Okay, how do I disable you though? Like, easiest way would probably be to get a red laser through here. How am I doing this best though? I could jam you because it allows me to connect to you like this. And then like my idea is basically, what if I... Ooh, wait, I can also connect to you then. Like my thought process currently, can I somehow connect through here? I don't think there is a good way to do that. Wait, I can. If I connect to you and to you, you should break the laser, right? Like this is like a mechanic that we had learned about before. And now that this is open... Oh, I still need the second one though. Can I? Oh, wait. Wait, this is an issue. Like the way I'm currently doing it. But not for long. I can just repeat that in a second. I need something to weigh this down. And then I can go through here. And I don't need you anymore, like the red laser. Because I can just do it from here. With like a connection here and here. Break the laser. I'm really trying to remember where we used that one. I think it was only in one of the last ones in Gehenna, right? I think like one of the last puzzles had like this mechanic. And it can freeze you. And I get the cube. And now I just have to bring the cube out, which should be easy enough, right? Can put you here. Get the red laser out. I can go through here. I can connect you to you. That's not the right position apparently. And then I can remove you, just so you don't block anything anymore. Switch you guys out. Putting you in there, and then I can bring everything. Okay, that was like an easy puzzle. I always love it when I can just see like the mechanics that they're asking for, basically. But yeah. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Now it should work. Right, all of them should be active, and the gate should be open. No? Oh, I forgot this one. I completely forgot that there was like one more. How am I dealing with you though? I could just freeze you here. Get you to over here. And I mean, you can also use you to connect to that one. That's probably easiest. And then connect to you from here. Right? And then you can just go over there. And the gate should open. Okay, easy enough. I do like that as a mechanic. Lovely.
Child program has completed all required puzzles in this level.
Waiting.
New note. Perhaps we should create a system that will allow parallel iterations to communicate with each other. It's already bad enough that we have to isolate them. We could at least give them a chance to communicate with their brothers and sisters. Of course, the more we add, the messier it gets, but sometimes I think it's the mess that's gonna save us.
Okay. I guess it's like that at the start of the whole painting system with like the QR codes. Yeah, I do know that you can do it like for fun, I guess. I actually, in the base game, that there was like a speedrun that I watched of like the base game, which was really fascinating because I also talked about it. Apparently it's just random how you get like the cans, if I understood this right. But yeah, like as a game mechanic, or like not a game mechanic, but like a real world mechanic, I'm gonna call it. Being able to talk to us is actually kind of fascinating. Also explicitly stating that these are parallel, right? Like because these simulations are probably running like all the time. It would take like ages and ages if only, like if all of them work in sequence, which is also like why we had like the different names, right? Like, and then we had like the version numbers whenever they explode. Stuff like that. Like my theory was like, so, like if we exploded, right, like in our final version basically, that basically meant like we gave up and then we tried from the very beginning and ended up exactly where we were before basically. Same with like the rewind and stuff. That's like my theory. Or like at least how I interpreted it. And kind of hard to say if that's like really a theory at that point. It just made a lot of sense, right? Like if you press like the X button or hold it, that like this iteration just ends. In this case, obviously, as we are currently like a person sitting at the computer, to my understanding, maybe not quite as dramatic, but yeah. Anyway, Eclipse. How do I deal with you? I still don't get this puzzle at all. I'm gonna give it like 5 minutes just in case I see something. But I would first have to repeat this. How did I do that last time? I think I needed... No, I can get the fan blade from over here. I need the cube. That's it, right? Like I need the cube. I need to put it in here. Then I need to go here and then... how did I do that? There was like an angle I needed to put it at, basically. Like if I put you here and then leave the cube there, then you're going to block that. I can bring the fan with me and that's basically it. Oh yeah, now that I can do it like this, I can just keep everything open and even bring like the fan with me if I just go like the other way around again. Okay, easy enough. I do have the fan blade. I'm basically at the end again. By the end, I mean like, you know, the other end. I could now get... Oh yeah, I need to first get the keys before I can do anything else. Let's get the keys, because like once I have the keys, I can get copies of myself. And with those copies, I can actually get the connector out. Right? Let's just get a copy going. And I'm using you to get you out of here. And this is basically... Okay, it's not quite where we ended. Because technically we can still go through there. But like the gate is still open, so I don't actually have to like solve the actual puzzle here. That's important, right? Like if I just open this, I can... Okay, I technically still have to open like this wall here, which, you know, it's going to be like slightly annoying. By slightly annoying, I mean I can just... It's actually not that annoying. I just need to like create like a copy to go over there. But it still doesn't really answer like how the rest is supposed to work. At this point, I have like no idea, right? Like that's like the whole point. Was this is also the reason why I stopped last time. We need to get a fan over there. And like my thought that I had, I don't know if I had it like at the end of the last episode or like if I had like at another point, but like theoretically, I could move this fan back to like that spot and grab it from the top, I'm assuming. I still need you though. Right, that's like not an issue though. Do I need to activate anything else? No, I just need the red laser, which I'm getting from here. And this one, so I can go inside, basically. Right, like the moment I press this button, I can go inside, and then afterwards, I can switch the laser over. And then what? Like, I can definitely get the fan over, but then afterwards, I still need to get like both the red laser and the blue laser going. And to do that, I need to first activate the red laser there. Like, I think we had like a little bit of a timer going there, right? If I recall correctly. And there's also like one last thing that is actually kind of an issue, and that is something has to be on that button at the end. And I don't know how to do that. Like something's still missing in my equation, I'm gonna call it. Because like once the fan is active on the other side, is there anything else I can place there? Like the guy could run over there. That's like one theory currently, right? Like but this gate isn't open anymore, right? Like this is like a big... Oh wait, I can just climb over here. That's actually not too bad then. My current thought process is like just to like talk through that here a little bit more. We have two connectors that we have to activate, but first we have to bring like the fan back to like this position, which isn't like the worst thing in the world. Again, we don't really need the fan afterwards because we can just work with our clone the entire time. So maybe we should do that first. Let's just bring you over here, like that. If I connect, wait, I should have probably connected to you as well. We don't really need that section here anymore afterwards. We just have to be able to leave. Theoretically, and by leave, I mean, it doesn't actually really matter. We can just explode at the end. Okay, my theory is currently maybe I can grab you when I'm standing on top. Maybe I have like long enough arms, basically, right? Like if I'm standing on that wall, I might be able to just reach down there. That's the only way I can see myself be able to reach that bit. Is there another way? Maybe if I had like the cube with me. Let me rewind real quick. Just until I have the... until I have you again. I just want to see something real quick. Maybe I don't even need to be like cheeky about it, but I don't think... Like even if I'm standing on here, I don't get to... Yeah, I probably won't be able to place this. Okay, so I guess hanging it up is probably the easiest way to continue with this. Okay, do I need the fan for anything else? I don't think so. So let's keep it in here for now. That's going to make this a little bit easier. I know that at the end I need to climb over here and activate the button. Okay, also not an issue. Maybe? Just maybe. Because like on the other hand, I also need to work on the other side because I need to move the jammer around. So like this is going to get closed at some point. But it's like not the worst thing in the world. Can I work that out in my mind somehow before I move? I don't think so. So let's just move, I guess, because otherwise it's not going to be like visually interesting. Okay, I don't need to keep this one open. That shouldn't matter at all. So let's get you over here. My first thing that I need to do is basically go through there. Right? Which, again, not an issue. I can theoretically... Right, like my thought process is currently, like, if I'm standing on here, then the door's going to open, right? I can put, like, a save point in here, basically. I cannot bring cube or connector with me. That's important. I can theoretically put them here, so, like, my process is going to be, like, slightly easier afterwards. And they're not going to be blocked, right? Like, my thought process is, like, that the real version of it is going to be put there. Alternatively... Angle-wise, could I shoot the blue and the red laser at the same time, right? Like, I could get, like, the red laser like this. And maybe I could get the blue laser from up... No, I can't. I can't get the blue laser around the corner there. At least not without assistance. That does mean that I actually need a connector that's, like, over here. Like, for the beginning, or, like, the end at least. How am I doing this then? Like, my thought process currently, that the blue laser has to be activated second. But how am I doing this? Also, another issue is, like, as long as I'm, like, in my, in, like, the recording, this board is also going to be recorded, right? So it's also going to block stuff if I record correctly. Huh. But I do need to activate both of them. At least that's how I think it works. Maybe I'm overthinking this though. Can I connect to you, and to you at the same time? If I put you on here and move you up, you're going to move the ball up after some time. And then we have, like, a few seconds where I could, like, change the laser. Because now you're blocking this one, and I don't have, like, anything else to work with anymore. Okay. Wait, and now you're on top, obviously, because you're going to float there, like, for all eternity, basically. And it's going to activate, like, something, but this is not fully active yet. That's fine, though. I can disable the fan for a brief moment, but you're going to fall, like, instantly. Right, because I do have the jammer afterwards. And I don't need, like, the red anymore. Right, like, once you're floating here, I have to go through there. Then I have to... Do I just need a copy to basically create a blue laser over here so I can connect to it afterwards? That might actually be the case. Because, like, now everything's open, obviously. No, wait. The problem that I'm currently seeing is I can't switch to the blue laser afterwards. I need to prepare this all so it works, like, once I'm on the other side. Because I cannot reach the blue laser anymore. At least not from here. Huh. Unless I, like, put it basically here, but that does mean that I don't have a connector to put on top of here. And I would need that one, obviously, to continue. That's, like, the first thing. Because, like, the problem is, obviously I could create, like, a copy, right? But, like, the copy cannot connect to this one here, right? Because, like, the copy at that point doesn't have, like, a connector over here. So I would have to connect to it. The problem with that is that I need the red laser first, because otherwise I can't connect through here. Or, like, go through here. There wasn't a connector on the other side, right? Maybe I should, you know, look at the other side first before I, you know, finalize my thoughts here. Because I'm not 100% sure anymore, like, what I can see. So let's connect to you and to you. And I'm just gonna get a recording going. Stand here. And then play. Oh wait, I didn't actually activate anything. That's actually an issue. Should have stood, like, on the other side. Let's try this again. Stop this. I need a recording. You need to lead me through here, right? And then afterwards you need to stand on top of here. And then afterwards I need one to let me back, just in case. So it's like a little bit easier. I don't think I needed that one because there was technically a ladder on the other side. So let's do it like this though. Let's just try, right? Like I need to start somewhere. Okay, you're going to activate that one. Oh, they're both currently blocking stuff. Okay, that was stupid then. It would be nice if I could just like repeat like the exact recording. I didn't have to like, you know, do the same stuff again. But alas, that's not quite how it works. So let's stop this one. I am going to do like the exact same thing. Let's record, stand here. Let's do the thing, move you up, pause here, and then I can just play. This time I'm gonna move you away though. It's going to be like slightly easier. We do have like this connector now. I could... Oh, wait. I can actually connect to blue now. With you? No, that's something I don't actually want to do because like this is going to block... No, it's not going to block. Because we have like one connector here and one here, right? Like that means that this one is going to get like the red laser and this one's going to get the blue laser and the laser is going to destroy itself in the middle. Which means that currently like there's not going to be like an override, I'm gonna call it. Right, like currently it's blue, but like the moment that the connection hits... Does it work like that? I think it should, right? If you go up... Yeah, it's... No. It should in theory work like that though. Like once you're connected like that, wait a second. Like this. No? What's the issue here? Oh wait, it's not a direct connection because we're connecting from a connector. Ah, that's the problem. Okay, I'm gonna just leave you then. I thought I would solve something here, but obviously that doesn't work. Like, it would work if the laser pointer over here would connect to this light, right? Like then the math would work out. We've already figured that out, that the laser pointer math is kind of weird. But yeah, you're up here now. And just out of curiosity, can I even reach you from here? I can. So I can detach the fan and bring it over there. If I wanted to. I'm gonna, you know, leave it for now. But like by leave it for now, I mean I'm gonna move it over. How do I... This is not going to stay open, right? But since you're still jammed, I can go through here now. And I can switch over to the blue laser. Like that. Because you're going to stay open. The jammer's not going to work like that. But I feel like I'm getting closer. I should have also connected like to this light over there. But like theoretically, I feel like I'm getting closer. Because if I connect to like all the lasers here, you're going to get blocked. That's not an issue. But I can like freeze you for just a brief moment, right? And if I time this right, because apparently I do have like enough time, they can like have both of them active and run up here and jump. The only issue is that like my copy is currently not running in the right spot. Okay. So it does mean that I need to keep you open. That's not an issue though. I need to bring the fan... Wait, I didn't actually grab the fan, right? No, I did grab the fan. I need to bring that one back. What do I? Does it matter if... No, it doesn't actually matter. I can leave the fan here. I don't need it like on this side. It's just important that my copy stands on the button at the end. Can I do it like another way? I don't think so. Unless I do like a lot of prep work. Can I do that prep work? I could probably do that prep work, right? I currently we have like the laser pointer here. I could like just connect to you. Keep the fan on the other side. Start the recording and then move. Like once I do like the playback, I could move the fan over here and then move it at a later date. But I'm gonna keep it like this for now because I should be able to just reach it with like my copy. Can I leave, by the way, from there? I forgot if there's like a ladder. Because the problem is like the moment I continue playing this, yeah, this is just going to end, I guess. Also, I just realized I don't actually need to connect to you anymore because I can just like keep the jammer here. No, I can't. Can I keep the jammer there? I can. I don't need the red laser currently. So I actually only need a blue laser at this point, right? Like, because at the moment I bring the jammer with me, I can just pause the fan for a brief moment. Okay, that's actually not too bad then, if I'm seeing this right currently. Let's end this one. I still need to leave here. You're staying open, right? Okay. So, my idea for this run basically is I need to keep you active. I just need to shoot the blue laser. That's it. That's like literally it. But let me really focus on like what exactly I want to do here. Do I need this one open? I'm gonna keep this one open just so I can leave afterwards. It's like slightly cleaner. I mean, it's not really what we are going to be doing here in a second. But let me finalize my thoughts. You're on here, so I can just go through there. That's not an issue. I just need a jammer. I just need to shoot this thing from over there. Yeah, I think I can set that one up. Okay, let me try this. Let me really work that through. I might be wrong at like some step here, but hey, you know me. Could be worse. Let's play. I'm going to move this one over. And I am going to move this one. And connect you to this one. Then I'm gonna set like a pause point here. Then I'm gonna set a pause point while I'm standing on top of here. Or like up here, technically. Then I'm gonna climb through. Was there a ladder here? There is, okay. Then I'm gonna stand here. There's going to be another pause point. And then I'm gonna leave again. I don't know if I need to do that though. We will figure it out. Like, my current problem is like the laser is going to deactivate. You know what? Actually, no, I need to reset that. The problem that I'm currently facing is... let's just stop that one. I don't need it. Like, my problem currently is the running is going to take too long. Which means that my recording actually needs to start with like the fan on that position. Basically. So I actually need to move it over there. The door is currently open. That's not an issue. That means like while the recording is running, I need to move the fan blade over, put it there, run back. Which isn't, again, none of this is like really a problem. It's just that I need to really like keep it in my mind because I'm very scatterbrained and I'm going to forget about it. Detach the fan. I would like to not connect you here. I'm just going to connect you over there. Right, and then I'm gonna start a recording here in a second. I mean, just to make it easy, I could technically connect you to this one as well, just because I can. Right, it doesn't actually matter. Right, like, I'm gonna have to pick you up and, like, connect to you in a second anyway. Right, like the fake one that's going to be over there. Okay. Mental capacity, I hope you're fine. Like, I'm talking about my own mental capacity here. Let's see if I can do this. So, first step first, I'm going to move the block over and I'm gonna move the connector over and connect you to there. Set a pause point. Then I'm gonna step on this button here. Wait until it's on the top. Set a pause point. Do I need to do anything else then? I don't think so. I think the rest is all done, you know, by my real self, because like in the next run, I'm gonna go over there, get the fan out, place this in there. I'm going to get pushed away again. This one's also going to still exist, because it's like the real one, only the copy was picked up. Then I'm gonna run out here, pick the copy up, or like the real one up, connect to the copy, run through here. Then I'm gonna have to you know, activate the thing. I'm gonna move the jammer. Okay, you know what? I think that makes a lot of sense now. Okay, so I'm basically doing the same thing I did before, now that the starting position is slightly different. Okay, let's start. The real one is still going to stay there. And I'm going to pick you up without leaving the connections. I'm gonna put you here. Pause point. Then I'm gonna stand here. Wait. Pause point. I don't think I need to do anything else afterwards. So I guess pause point, play. I'm going to ignore what you're currently doing. Just gonna climb over here. Move you. This is still active. gonna get pushed out. You are connected to stuff. I can connect to all of you again. Just for fun. I don't really need to connect to all of them. Theoretically. You're all going to be active. You're going to still be blocked. Okay, I'm going through here now. I'm picking you up. And then I'm gonna continue. Theoretically, this should be slightly easier, but not necessarily required. Then I'm going to go over here. Pick up the fan. Put it in. Use you to... Oh, I almost broke it. Good thing I can just rewind. That would have been like really disappointing because it's annoying to set that up. I just need to... Ah, that was slightly too long. Put you in. How did I do it last time? Okay, you are done. Jumping over, bouncing against the wall, and there we have it.
Input required. If a child program is more dedicated to the process than to the goal of the process, then perhaps it may serve other child programs in their own quest lines. Is this permissible?
Yeah. I think that's okay.
Calibrating.
Calibrating. And this is how we get Uriel and co, right? Okay. With that, we figured out like all of the puzzles in here. I thought it was like really cool like to combine that all. It was like, weirdly enough, how do I put it? When I originally thought about this problem, I saw like way too many puzzle pieces, but you really only need like half of them, like once you're on the other side, which I do like, because otherwise I think it would have been like too complex, even, you know, for my infinite mind, obviously, clearly. But no, seriously, I thought it was like a really cool puzzle. Again, I really like that they are using the mechanics in a weird way. I don't even know if like this was intended, that you're like freezing the ball, like, or like not freezing the ball, but like the fan pushing the ball up to lower it somewhat, because I felt like before it kind of just dropped like instantly. But apparently that works. Theoretically, you could try to like stand in between like the laser and stop the fan like that. And I think we tried that before in like the previous episode, but it takes too long to get the fan going again, basically, right? But yeah, like with a lot of setup, it definitely was possible. And it was, again, a really neat puzzle. But even though this episode is kind of short, I think I'm just gonna teleport back and then we are going to continue with the third area, because technically this is area 1 and area 2 is the one that we've already finished. With the third area afterwards. Like, this game really was quick so far, right? Like, there's still, you know, stuff in there, like there's the tower that I can climb, that's probably going to be important. And also like the bonus star. But overall, I mean, it was a very short but lovely experience. Like I mentioned before, like I would have hoped to get like a Road to Gehenna 2 basically, right? Similar complexity, but like from what I've heard, this is like a bonus for like the re-release. And while there's like a little bit of lore drop, I do have to say, like, so far I think I preferred like the reading ones where you had like long texts, just because, you know, I get like really distracted and it makes like conversations a bit harder for me to like remember. But in any case, so far it has been very enjoyable still, you know. And I'm really looking forward to like the last area, I guess, plus whatever the bonus is might still, you know, knock me out of my shoes or something like that. So I'm not gonna, you know, write off this game yet. Again, I wouldn't do that anyway, right? Like I've still, as I mentioned, enjoyed this so far. But still, in any case, I hope you also enjoyed this episode and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one and bye-bye.